nonprofit organizations. And really all that means is that they can't have profit sharing for stockholders. That being said, private companies.
But they can make a good salary.
Yes, so I'll speak to 2 points. In the charter school world, there are national organizations that are for-profits that can then run schools for a nonprofit. So the University of Milwaukee, for example, could create a school and have it be run by a management organization that is a for-profit entity, right? So they get paid for that. There are no restrictions on salaries for our voucher school, not our, the voucher school staff. So we do have some of the worst performing schools have principals that make $250,000. So, you know, there are no financial control, there are some minimal financial controls, but there are no parity on those sorts of issues. The constitutional issue, for better or worse, was largely settled by the state Supreme Court in '93 and again in '97, where essentially because the money goes to the parents, technically, you know, flows to the school, but the parent gets the voucher, and then they go and they use it towards a public school, that the state is not directly subsidizing the private institution. Think of it kind of like a Pell Grant, right? I can take my Pell Grant from Marquette University, or I can take it to UW Wisconsin, or La Crosse, or Madison, or wherever. And the government doesn't care because the money comes to the student, and that's the difference, just like a tax credit would. Of course, the difference is higher education is not a constitutional guarantee like public education is. What a lot of folks don't understand about the constitutionality of schools is that that is a state constitutional guarantee. If we go back to our high school civics class, right, there is nothing in the Bill of Rights about education for a reason. Right, those are state-by-state guarantees, and your state is guaranteed you a free and appropriate public education. And the question is if we do performance-based funding and the expansion of vouchers, at what point does that constitution compromise? That would be kind of a different way to challenge it.
A point that I tried to make before, let's stop talking about it that way and talk about a tax subsidy for the teaching of these things. Because that's what it is, it's a tax subsidy. Just like other, you know, and by golly, that's what's going on. So, I mean, separation of church and state, yes, but it's in fact a tax subsidy. So.